What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to Artemis. We're doing the 0.6 update that just recently dropped. Let's keep going. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, link in the description below to my Ko-Fi for supporting the channel at all. And let's keep going here. It looks like we're getting some fresh air. Butterfly! Hehe. I love the fall season. Nice brisk weather. Brisk. I was gonna say I should have gotten a sweater for you, but cold weather doesn't seem to cause you any discomfort. Makes sense. Alright, well, you're catching on things pretty quick now, and with your speech and language module fixed, we'll be able to better communicate. The first thing I want to discuss is when we went shopping. Can you recall what I'm referring to? Oh, thinking. Shopping. New clothes. Yes, that's exactly it. Wow, her expressions are developing really well. She's getting better at understanding. Let's see what happens when I change my tone and expression to something serious. Artemis, you have to understand that you are very important to me and Kendra. That means we care a lot about you. Care. Feel concern or interest. Attach importance to something. Concern for me? Yes. So, when you walked away from me when I was paying for your clothes, I got real scared of what might have happened to you. I was afraid of losing you. Do you understand what that means? You remember excitement, right? Yes. Excited! Think I know what triggers excitement for you. Books, freezies, or fruits? Books or reading material. Input. Books. Exactly. Now, recall when your head became hot. Hurt. Cat Abilities nailed the algorithm for pain. Her reaction to it is spot on. I know, Artemis. I'm sorry you had to experience that. What you felt was both pain and fear. Pain is the physical strain you experienced. And fear is the emotional state you felt. Pain. Hurt. Yeah, it may seem unfair that you're made to feel pain. But pain can be a valuable teacher to learn from, Artemis. For example, touching something hot. Well, without pain to tell us to move our hand, it would cause severe damage to our skin and nerves. Emotional pain teaches us to learn how someone else might feel based on our own experiences. Though we all process things differently, and so it gives us our individuality. Overcoming emotional pain can help us tremendously. Sometimes it can teach us how to grow stronger mentally. Trust me when I say that, because I suffered from that recently, and I'm just now starting to feel stronger. All part of personal growth, Artemis. Something you've been doing a lot these past several days. Artemis, I want to take you to more places. But to do that, I need to teach you etiquette and protocols for when we're out in public, like when we went shopping. I feel like the more we have you interact and observe other people, the faster you'll pick up on things. Your mind will evolve better, and of course, teach you right from wrong. Previous instructions. Blend in with the humans. Yes, but most importantly, be human. Yes, more input. Be human. Yeah, Artemis. I also want to show you much more of the city. World, even. There's so much more to explore than what we've shown you here so far. I could take you to a bookstore or a library, maybe. Bookstore. Library. Source of input. Good. But first, you must complete a very important objective, Artemis. You need to be taught etiquette before we venture out into the public again. I don't want you to wander off again like you did. It caused a lot of fear for me when you did that. I am sorry. Thank you, Artemis. But I hope you know what that means, because you can't just keep saying sorry for something you've done, or else it loses its meaning. I understand. Good. Now, there's another way to absorb input, Artemis. You ask questions. You see something that you lack information with, or would like more information on, you can ask about it. But what is just as important is to challenge the knowledge gained from someone, because misinformation is very dangerous, and people love to think they're experts on things, when often they're just speaking out of their butts. Especially when gathering knowledge on the internet, lots of echo chambers full of people desperately trying to voice their uneducated opinions. So, always challenge the information you get. Never accept the first answer as the only answer. It'll be easy for you to gather the right information because you'll have access to databases curated with information once you've learned how to use resources to validate information. Here, I'll start. Artemis, that's a nice top you have on. What color is your top? Thinking. B7292A. Oh, duh. Don't give me the color code. Translate it to the color name. Let's try it again, Artemis. What color is your top? Red. Hey, atta girl. My shirt is red. Very good. Now, just like I asked you, ask me something. What color is your shirt? No, Artemis, don't replicate my question. Ask something else. Oh, thinking. Oh, these are called tattoos. There are a couple ways to get a tattoo and many reasons why people would get one. Could be personal, religion, private clubs, etc., etc. Mine is personal. My mom and I talked about getting a tattoo when she got back from her deployment. She never did. So I got both my arms done in remembrance of her. Eventually, we'll have to teach you about that subject, but not today. Let's go for a short walk. I want to ask you things. I want you to ask the things you see and are curious about. New instructions, new input. I'm excited. So, going back to one of your primary objectives. When we're going out like this, walking about, you must stay close to me or whomever you're with. Be it me, Kendra, or Stefano, or anyone we've entrusted you with. Always stay by their side and do not walk away like you did when I paid for your clothes. Am I understood? Yes, I am sorry. Why are you sorry, Artemis? I disengaged you. Caused fear. Yeah, that's right. I accept your apology, Artemis. So, when we are outside in public, you need to stay by my side. Or, whoever you're with, you must trust. And it's okay to be distracted. Something distracted you, and you just wandered off that day at the mall. It's okay to be curious, but you must get our attention first. Let us know, so we can avoid any trouble. Understand? Good. So tell me, is there something you want to learn more about out here? Crow. That's a big one. I think ravens are bigger than crows. But they're part of the same species, or genome, or whatever it's called. I love that you can mimic sounds fairly accurately, but that's also another thing you can't always do in public. Understand. Think she's developing a personality. I wonder if she picked up giggling from Kendra. Oh, scared it away. Oh. Damn right, Artemis. That's freedom flying over you right now. Make sure you show its proper respect. Lest you wish to experience weaponized diplomacy. Excuse me. America? Hell yeah! We're coming for that oil. I'm joking. You don't need to do that when you see bald eagles. Alright, Artemis, what's next? What do your fluorite eyes see? Can't say for sure what you're pointing at. Are you curious about a rock? No, wait, flowers. Oh, god damn, that's some sharp vision you've got there. Ants. Insects. Yeah, that's right. Looks like those encyclopedias are finally kicking in. Making some good connections there. Careful though. For being tiny little suckers, their bites can be pretty unpleasant. Though the bite not have any effect on you. For your sake, I'd rather not test that. Come on, Let's move before they start crawling up our legs and give us a nibble. Actually, it's getting a little late. Just start heading back. Oh, wow. There are several species of snakes, but that rattle is the telltale noise of a rattlesnake, Artemis. You need to keep our distance. Venom doesn't affect you, but it's dangerous to me. Can't risk it lunging at me if you try and grab it and you miss it. Fight it, try to shove it away, or run. Well, I'm assuming this is from her perspective. Let's just run. Alright, Artemis, maybe we should just head back on another route. Just walk backwards slowly. No sudden movements. Quick. Hiss. Whoa! Bald eagles consume snakes. Wow. Yeah, that they do. Good work there. Kiss cheek, big hug, goddess of the hunt. 4 options. Let's do a kiss and see what happens. Make it a little awkward. Thanks, Artemis. That was an amazing display of quick thinking and resourcefulness from you. Come on, let's head back. I'm getting pretty hungry. Now that you're putting more data from the books you've been reading, we can go for a round 2 with your culinary skills. Ooh, I am tired. Oh, we're still a ways from the workshop entrance. Ooh. How much do we want to overwork her, though? She's already had a hard time. Let's carry her back. I don't want her to, like, pass out on us. But I think I can carry you the rest of the way. Come here. Go ahead and rest, Artemis. Ooh. Maybe you did a little bit too much with her. She's our baby. You could share my bed again tonight. Good night, Artemis. Well, I still have some energy left. I'll get started on this. If all goes well, it should make for some interesting training sessions with Artemis. Oh, he's working on the headset. Okay. Jesus! What the hell, Kai? It is 4:00 a.m. Why didn't Kindred design a sexy female AI assistant? I've got an hour before meeting DK this morning. Huh? Where's Artemis? I mean, she did say to be there at 4 a.m. in person. Alright, sweetie. Does anything hurt? No. Good morning, Aiden. Hey, morning, you two. Morning. Back to your early mornings again? Yeah, going on a hike with my therapist. Well, former therapist. Sounds fun. If she's accepting new clients, let me know. That conference did quite a number on me. I'm joking, by the way. This is my therapy. Sounds like you're doing better this morning. Just keep him busy. Are you gonna need any help with this? No, I don't mean to sound bitchy, but I can't afford any distractions while I work on her. Part of my whole recovery process. Of course, whatever you need. There were a few things I want to discuss with you, but it can wait. Thanks. Give me a few days and you'll have my full attention. I promise. No worries. There's one thing I want to mention though. I don't want you to think I'm trying to kick you out or anything. My home will always be your home. You're evicting me already? Eviction! The removal of a tenant from possession of premises. She's been doing that all morning. There's just a lot of changes I'm making. I won't even be here anymore. Oh? I'm going to be moving back into my parents' home. It wasn't what at all planned, but I think it's for the best. Long overdue for me. Anyways, I felt you'd appreciate having your own place for privacy. Your own home. But I'm also testing something out. Business related. I want to incentivize people coming to work for me. And after the conference and the blackout, hopefully it's enough to catch the attention of potential workers. Not something that'll be offered to everyone, just those who show real potential, of course. But I've been working on a housing benefit package these last few weeks. Relocation and home purchase assistance for those moving here to work. Since you're employee number 1, figured you could help me test drive it. I just need to see how it'll all go and look in the books. What's the limit? How does this all work? The details are outlined in the email I sent you this morning. You're Category A, which means you'll get max benefits. But we'll see. Maybe I'm overspending. And that's where you come in and help me determine that, I guess. Not completely thought out, I know. But I never relocated. I'm from here. Oh my god, can you please do this for me? Yeah, I'm just giving you a hard time. I'll check out the email later today. I'll be back in a few hours. You be good now, Artemis. I'll see you later. Bye, Eden. She's really peppy this morning. Hey, DK. Eden, good morning. Oh, your mother's car. I didn't think you'd ever replace it. Not by choice. But it's safe. Just some engine problems. My friend is working on fixing it, but I think I'm going to keep it stored to preserve it when I get it back. Maybe pass it down. If I ever have kids, I like to pass it down to them. But this is my daily driver now. Compliments of my new career. Well deserved, I'll say. Thanks, DK. So, how long is this trail? Not very long. Only about 2 miles one way. So, just under 2 hours round trip, depending on her pace. Lead the way. Going on the date with the doc? Is this a popular spot? I didn't expect so many people here this early. Yeah, it's a great starter route for those wanting to step into the world of hiking. Your mother was a highly active person, yes? I would be surprised if she never took you on a hike. Hiking? No, not really, no. Well, not sure if you count getting to our spot where she did some outdoor target practice. I'd say so. But you did enjoy the outdoors, though. I always preferred staying in my room, learning coding growing up. It wasn't until, into high school that I started to do more outdoor stuff with her. Obviously, you know most of that. Would you mind if I asked about you? You may. Guess we could start with an easy one. What does the great Dr. Claire do when she's not busy working on human jigsaw puzzles? As I said before, I'm quite boring. I'll be the judge. Very well. When I'm not with my patients, I enjoy exploring new recipes, getting lost in literature, tending my garden. DK, that's like your routine. We're all pretty boring when it comes to day-to-day stuff. I'm talking things you enjoy doing that you plan for, like this, for example. Hikes, Japanese gardens. You're a woman of nature. What else? I want to travel. I want to explore what I read in some of my books. Hey, that's awesome. Like where? Many places. But for starters, I'd like to see the only great wonder still standing today. Ooh, Pyramid? I think is the last one? Yes! The oldest and only surviving structure of the Seven Wonders. Over 4,500 years since its construction. The wonder that continues to captivate the world with its architectural precision, enduring stability, and the ongoing mystery of its construction techniques. Aliens, DK. Huh? The Egyptians got help from aliens. Everyone knows this. Goodness. But seriously, you should plan for it. Go see it now before mankind blows it away. Not that simple, Aiden. I can't just leave my patients while I run off for a week or two. It's too much for them. Claire, you're human too. Even if I was still your patient, I wouldn't understand if you had to reschedule a session for personal reasons. Don't be someone who waits well into their golden years. Looking back, wishing you still had the health, energy, and time you have right now. We're going to work on this, Claire. Dr. Jones will ensure we work through this together. Life is precious and deserves all opportunities that would benefit it. Those are your words, Claire. Ah, very well, Aiden. Not trying to be hypocritical of me, all things considered. Now, let's move forward before we miss the sunrise. Yeah! Ooh, nice. Just in time. Wow. Artemis gets pretty excited when her sensors are stimulated. She'd love this, I think. Look at Claire. Yes? Harry, you had this expression. You looked at peace. Would you be okay if I took your photo? Harry, that sounded less inappropriate in my head. No harm done. Thanks for inviting me. I've actually forgotten what I was going to discuss with you. Is there anything else you wish to discuss? Yeah, actually. I'm an employee of Capital Industries now. Yay me. Aiden, that's wonderful news. I assume Kendra Capelliti is the same Kendra you spoke of before. How has she been since the conference? Better, I hope? Yeah, that's her. She does seem a lot better this morning. She's such a goofy, free-spirited girl. I forget she's an engineer at heart. She's taken some time away from the media and focusing on herself while she fixes some, something. Tinkering or whatever helps clear her mind. Good for her. Sounds like she'll grow into her role just fine. I think so too. And I'm pretty excited about what's to come, but, I've got this, experiment. Something Kendra has me working on. My first assignment, I guess. We're just having trouble trying to determine how to integrate a product into society, I guess, is what I'm trying to ask. Well, like all products, I would assume you have to start with what you're trying to achieve. Provide entertainment, solve a problem, perhaps aid to an existing system or procedure. Yes. Sorry, it's really all and all of the above, one could argue. Kendra inherited a pretty advanced piece of tech, and together we're trying to figure out what to do with, it. I see. This is the luxury of being the creators. You can establish the use case of your product. Easier said. True. Do keep in mind that it's not uncommon for a product designed for something specific at first to have a completely different use later. Post-its, ironically, its original design was to be a sort of superglue, with the end product being a weak adhesive, but still commonly used in this era of advanced technology. Gore-Tex was intended for spacesuits, but later applied to outdoor clothing, footwear, and other products due to its waterproof material and breathability. Viagra, originally designed to medicate for hypertension and angina, which was found to have a significant side effect that, well, the pill is widely known for. I wouldn't know about that. Never needed it. Sorry. Proceed. Ow! Hey! The point I'm making is your product's usefulness is yours to choose. Just be prepared if society finds other uses for it. Or even accepts it at all. That didn't really help, but I'm not really giving her the full picture of who we're talking about here. Or maybe she's onto something. We need to shift our angle about Artemis. Me and Kendra don't see Artemis as a product. I guess that's where we're struggling. Thanks, DK. I'll pass it on to Kendra. A confrontation with Cass the other week. It was cathartic, yeah, but I still can't help having this inkling of dissatisfaction. It's completely understandable to feel this way, Aiden. Confrontations often bring up a mix of emotions, and closure doesn't always come immediately, or in ways we expect. Let's explore what you hope to achieve from this confrontation. I guess I wanted her to really understand the impact of what she did to me. Her reasoning felt childish, and most of her side of the conversation was her trying to get me to help her out of a hole she apparently dug herself into. Dumb person. Seeking acknowledgement is a natural desire, especially after a betrayal. About feeling seen and validated. The fact that you stood up for yourself and expressed your feelings is a significant step. How did you feel about the way you handled the situation? For the most part, I said what I wanted to say. but her reaction, or lack of it, annoyed the crap out of me. After giving me this bowl of a reason why she did what she did, she got jealous because I used our code to build Coco with Kendra when we got paired for our senior project. Bringing up during our TWR interview, apparently that opened an old wound and set her off. Like I said, all she could talk about was wanting my help to wrap up Hunter. I explained to her as composedly as I could that I was not going to help her and left. She was desperate. I could hear her shouting as I walked back to the elevator. I felt good about the whole thing, like really good. It was like being able to just fully breathe after having pushed this weight off that's been on my chest for the last 3 years. Relief. But something just, I don't know. Maybe it's nothing? Like the phantom feelings or some nonsense? You're used to feeling miserable, now you're not. It's like, am I crazy thinking this? I'm not used to it. It sounds a lot like you're experiencing post-traumatic growth, or PTG, which refers to the positive psychological change. It can sometimes make a person feel out of place because their previous trauma was a significant part of their identity or life story. Eden, your intellect is undeniable, sufficiently so to capture the interest of TWR. However, the subsequent events of that period fundamentally altered you, hindering your ability to reach your full potential. Not only within the personal realm, but also in your pursuit of your passions. Having embarked on a journey of self-healing, we now approach my subsequent evaluation, the period or process of adjustment. Your psyche is currently adapting to this rejuvenated version of yourself. God, I can listen to your PhD level dialect all day, DK. Goodness, here he is again. Seriously, DK? Stress. Of all the people that crossed my path that night, so glad it was you. I'm sure most therapists would have written me off after 2 years, but you stuck with me for 3 and goddamn, didn't charge me a damn dime, which, by the way, I have money now, and I know where you live. God, that sounded less creepy in my head, but I don't care. Claire, thank you. For everything. Aww. I seriously can't thank you enough. Not many people get a second chance in life. You gave me one. I'm still here because of you. No, it was my greatest pleasure. To see you grow so much since. Congratulations, Aiden. I am so happy for you. Where did the time go? I'm so sorry, Ian, but I need to head back home and prepare for my 12 o'clock appointment. Come on, let's head back then. You're not saying goodbye to her permanently, are you? Thanks again for the invite, Claire. This was something I definitely needed. You're a fantastic company as always, Aiden. I look forward to hearing about your progress with your newfound... Oh my goodness. This... No! Stay away from that hatchling! You poor little bird. Mommy Nature, is that you? That was awesome, DK. By the way, they say you shouldn't interfere with the circle of life. Certainly not when I'm around. Everything gets a second chance. I think I can reach its nest if you boost me. Just be careful. You don't want to drop the little bird. Right. Okay, Claire, when you're ready. I'm ready. Good enough? A little more. Ugh, here, let me put you down and boost you by your feet. Don't! I don't lose balance coming down and drop the hatchling. Use whatever leverage you need in. Kinda obvious what she's referring to. Use your head or use your feet. You know what? Screw it. We're just gonna use our face. Such a cruel fate. Good enough? Yes! Read an evidence family, little one. Hatchling is back and it's... Oh no! Oof. Ouch. You okay, Claire? I think so. Ow! Are you sure? Nothing feels broken. Just a really tender knee. Here, we're not that far. I can carry you back. No, I'm okay. Knock it off, DK. It's my turn to protect you now. Well, very well. Thank you, Aiden. He just loves carrying people. Little birdie saved. Slow transitions. Safe and sound. How's your knee? Still tender though. It's only my left knee. I'm able to drive home fine. Well, I won't get in your way of saving another life, DK. Not today, at least. I'm still gonna do my part and see you go on that trip to Egypt. That was certainly an exciting morning. Thank you for joining me today. Anytime, Claire. Time always well spent. Drive safe. You too. What a morning. Yeah. Oh. It's a breezy morning. This seems like a nice spot. Good chance to finally take a breather. These last few weeks have been wild. And we're going to take a breather and get this